Are we live? We live.
Yeah.
Okay, so I ain't gonna curse.
So today, guys, we got a new YouTube video, okay? Let's get into it, man.
What?
Now I'm just playing. So look, we got a Jamari video, you feel me? And he's talking about the dude that was on Mr. Beast videos. He's part of the alphabet community. Don't know much about him. You know, he's one of the transparent individuals. So let's just go ahead and get to the video, man. Let's get it.
So recently, Mr. Beast became the most subscribed to person on the entire platform. Year after year, he has consistently dropped some of the biggest videos on YouTube, and he's the type of guy that really prides himself on avoiding any sort of controversy around his name. And in general, it seems like he really just wants to have fun while helping people out and making these different big ideas of his come to life. But one controversial topic around him and his brand has been one of his best friends, Kris. Kris has been with Jimmy since the start of his days on YouTube and is actually one of his childhood friends. And over time, the audience came to know and love Kris like they do many of the other recurrent people on the channel. Well, you might remember last year we talked about Kris in a highly controversial video
Kris
posted
became
by Sunny V2, and
another
the main topic
Kris.
being discussed in this video was Kris becoming, well, Kris
Another
with a
Kris.
K, and transitioning from a man to a woman. Needless to say, the reception for this video was really all over the place.
Yeah, hold
over
up.
the years, people
Go
had
back.
come to say the reception for this video.
Listen, bro, I got one of these little things right here, but you see, mine is very small. Nigga got like 7 cases right now filled, bro. My other shoes just be like, I don't wear them that much. They just be wherever. But nah, bro got a whole collection back there. I gotta get my munions up, bro. My munions gotta get up there, man.
Video was really all over the place. Over the years,
I spent all my
people
money
had
on
come
other
to
shit
know
like
Kris as a married
AirPod
Christian
Maxes
family
for no
man.
reason. I don't
So
even
many
wear it.
fans and critics alike did find his transition to be a little bit jarring, including Nick Merckx, who has been very vocal about his opinions. Now, Mr. Beast has made it beyond clear that Kris is his day one best friend, and he will always support him, even expressing displeasure towards people who had bad things to say about Kris, and claiming that he is an amazing parent. Even till this day, it's like constantly a huge topic of discussion online, because not only is it such a hot topic in general, but he's also involved with the biggest YouTuber in the world. And now Kris is once again being discussed, and it seems like their past is coming back to haunt them in the form of some strange tweets. Above that, there's also some more recent allegations that point towards Kris having a Dr. Disrespect type of relationship with a fan. First, let's talk about this video that recently came out and now went viral that shows old tweets from Kris back in the 2017 to 2018 range. This video immediately connects Kris with a person named Shadman, who is known for his explicit drawings online, and he apparently got famous for depicting all kinds of disgusting things in these drawings, including underage individuals in these illustrations doing vile things. Like anyone.
What is the point of being on camera if you about to cover your entire face? I'm on camera, but I'm about to just put a mask on. What's the point? I don't know what you actually look like, bro. It's still like a faceless cam. It's almost like just nobody's there. It's just, what, bro? Like, no. That might be an L take, but still, that's how I see it. There's no point in you being on camera if you're not gonna show your facial features. Your facial features, man.
Anyone who thinks this stuff is okay needs to be thrown under the jail with the likes of EDP. Basically,
BDS.
weirdos use this art angle as a bypass to enjoy, though the legality of it does still seem kind of vague to me. Well, basically, back in the day, Kris posted a ton about Shadman, and even had his artwork up at his house in the background of an old Mr. Beast video. He also posted several tweets about enjoying this type of artwork in general, and other suggestive posts about various cartoon characters. And even though most of these posts are like 7 years old at this point, at the time he was still a 21-year-old man, and this isn't just like some racist stuff or something that there could be like more gray area on, or you could say, oh, that.
Bro, is it me? My fucking. Oh, I didn't mean to curse. Hey, trust me. It's not normal for me at this point in my stages of YouTube. I don't curse that much, only when it's necessary. But yeah, it seemed like it would look like I was a little drunk on the neck right there.
That was just like part of the times back then. This is some weird shit that he was interested in to a massive extent. Like, a grown man hanging a picture on their wall of this nasty stuff takes quite a bit of premeditated thought. So obviously people already thought that that was very strange of him, but it's really
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna bleep that out.
nothing compared to this more damning allegation, where people are claiming to have exposed Kris for having an inappropriate relationship with a 13-year-old fan when he was 20 years old, and that this online communication continued for several years. Shout out to this man Prism, who is the first one to bring this to light. So there's this kid who goes by the nickname LavaGS online, and it seems like he was a massive Mr. Beast fan back in the day, and even got to work for Jimmy at some point in the past helping with his gaming channel. It seemed like over the years they developed several channels of communication, from Snapchat to Twitter messages, Discord DMs, and private gaming sessions. Which, let me just pause the video right there and say that I already have a problem with that. Unless someone is like your cousin or related to you in some way, there is absolutely no reason that a 20-year-old needs to be having all these different private conversations with someone who's in middle school. Like, a 20-year-old should be out there enjoying their life, trying to do new things with people their age. And obviously, pretty much anyone with a platform online is going to have some fans who are kids. And so it's obviously the adult's responsibility to not be in like constant communication with them. It's really not that hard. Either way, he felt so comfortable with Kris.
It's not at all.
To the point that he was asking him about his addiction to adult cartoons. And they were having a lot of inappropriate banter publicly on Twitter when Lava was only 14.
Guys, we are so close.
I posted
to
some
our goal.
fire nudes.
Oh my god. One more Patreon and I'm releasing my nudes. And this is the part I have a problem with. This isn't a group chat. This is literally just him.
Bro, the fact that I think anybody who has like like anybody on YouTube, there's gonna be kids watching, bro. If you promote your exclusive content on your channel, that is crazy. That is crazy, bro. I don't care what nobody says. Cause I have friends like, oh, bro, you need to make a Patreon exclusive content for other stuff, like you do whatever. Bro, no, not doing that. That's weirdo activity. That's PDF activity. That's a teeter. That's PDF activity right there, bro. Nah.
Him and this other guy that he's been talking to and that he's friends with online. Lava says, I'm your first Patreon big boy. And he shows that he donated some money. He donated like $1 or something. So it's not enough to meet the goal. And he says, but not $5. Pathetic. Just kidding. Kissy face. I'll tell you what it means. It means that you're telling him that he needs to donate $5 so you can release your or whatever. He says, wait till my Twitch revenue comes in. Winky face. And of course, it continues. He says, check again. And he tags you, I think. At least that must be you, or he's tagging you.
What the hell?
And of course, he says, I posted some fire.
Hey, bro.
Nigga, you gay.
But we already know this, though. We already know this.
News for you. Please no share. And this is someone that you're talking to that is 14 years old.
Mr. Beast, did you know about any of this? Were you aware? You gotta do some reevaluating, man, on the team you got. I don't know if you're still doing videos, which I haven't watched a Mr. Beast video in a minute, but if you saw this, you gotta be some questions, man.
That you know is 14. And at the end of the day, you cannot be talking about topics like this with someone that is this young.
So at the very least, these two had a close enough relationship where Kris felt comfortable making these adult jokes towards him, and at the very worst, he's literally flirting with a 14-year-old on the
Nobody
timeline.
said nothing.
But by the time Lava would turn 16, he would apparently even meet up with Kris at some point. And he even talked about this extensively on like a Mr. Beast Discord server. Now I do want to make it clear that this guy Prism, who made this video, spoke privately with this Lava guy. And Prism claims that Lava's statement is that nothing bad ever happened when they met up back in the day, and that basically their relationship never really got inappropriate. And as I'm editing this video, guys, Lava actually took to Twitter to make his own statement about the situation, where he says these videos are massive lies and twisting the truth. Ava never did anything wrong and just made a few edgy jokes. I was never exploited or taken advantage of. Can you do me a favor and comment on these videos and tell them to stop spreading lies?
Nah, bro.
The situation takes away from children who are actively being exploited every day online. I'm not a victim of anything being claimed in these videos or at all. And keep in mind, that's after this morning he removed all affiliation with Mr. Beast from his Twitter page. And now we have yet another update where Keemstar has jumped into the picture. He says that Mr. Beast connected him with this guy Lava directly, and that Lava is denying all of these allegations, and now claiming that him and Kris did not have any sort of private interactions, and that when he went to meet up with Kris, that apparently his entire family and the Mr. Beast crew were present. I ran Discord with Kris Tyson when I was 13, edgy and inappropriate jokes were said. That's it. So take with that what you will. And you guys already know, if there was going to be one person to defend Kris in this entire situation, it was going to be that fool Ethan is online, who last time we caught up with him was pretty much defending the sick people that they catch on predator poachers. So here he was trying to watch the video on stream where Kris got exposed for liking that very strange artwork.
God, I hate how this is formatted like a commentary video and it feels like it was edited by AI.
If you still think this is a coincidence, the next season will definitely change your mind. On January 25th, 2019,
Nigga defending, bro, defending this shit.
Jamman posted a picture of a character called Raptalia from the Rising of the
So the synopsis is Ava used to like, stop skipping, no, because the synopsis of the video is Ava used to like Shadman in 2017. Don't watch that fucking dog shit video. So bad. Such an awful and terribly formatted video.
You
Literally
have
the
a
worst fucking YouTube video I've seen in a long time.
Bro, you have a fucking banana hanging from your microphone, bro. Shut up. Shut up. You're defending this PDF guy. And you have a banana hanging from your damn mic with a sticker on it. Hey, man. Bro, what's wrong with niggas, bro? Nigga, my shirt's still drunk. Like, come on, my hoodie, bro, hoodie. Hey, nigga, we talked about this before the video, nigga. I said you better stay up, bro, on everything. Got me looking crazy on this camera.
Time.
So from the start, you can tell that this guy Ethan feels some sort of personal connection to the call out in that video. Just like the sheer amount of anger you can see pulsing through his very tired face. To me, kind of tells the whole story of what his opinion is about to be. Yes, that video that he was watching, it wasn't like the best made video I've ever seen, but it's something that I would expect from kind of like a novice commentary channel. And I do think it was very important for kind of kicking off this expose. But let's hear what Ethan thinks.
Literally just to be like, Mr. Beast's friend 7 years ago had some inappropriate tweets that were a really bad look. You're avoiding the video? That's the whole point. What am I avoiding?
The truth that it doesn't matter that it happened 7 years ago. This guy was into
He just
some
as bad, bro.
diabolical shit.
Didn't like most of the internet at the time with Shadman? Yes. For some reason, yes.
So his excuse for this disgusting behavior is that apparently most of the internet, they were fucking with this nasty loser who was making these disgusting drawings. I mean, first of all, that just has to be a blatant lie. And to me, the shit he was into is just like inexcusable. I don't give a f when it happened.
Exactly.
He was already an adult man.
I don't need to see the whole thing. It's bad. It's a bad video.
And I think that he's claiming it's a bad video because politically it doesn't align perfectly with him.
I'm sorry. It was 7 years ago.
You know how many times this guy Ethan has likely judged people for things that they did more than a decade ago just because they do not align with him politically? Like, that seems to be his whole shtick, is that if you're a conservative, because he's very obviously a big-time liberal, well, it's just f you. He's never going to give you the benefit of the doubt. He's going to take your words and misconstrue them. But oh, when it's someone who's on his side of history, well, he's going to ride with them to the very end.
I don't want to see it.
Weirdo.
It's irrelevant. That doesn't make it okay. It's not relevant, though. Is that a gross thing to do? Is it unacceptable? Yeah. But, like, the anti-cancel culture warriors all of a sudden are like, wait, liking tweets from 7 years ago. Why are we even talking about Mr.
You keep running your freaking fingers through your hair. It's not gonna change, bro. It's nothing's gonna change. It's gonna lay right the fuck back down. That's what I keep cursing. Let me stop. Let me chill. Let me calm down. Calm down, Herb. Calm down. It's okay. Breathe. Okay. Get back to the video, bro.
Because she's Mr. Beast's friend.
Yeah, and Mr. Beast has the biggest platform literally in the entire world.
Since this time, Kris transitioned and is now Ava.
And that's fine, but it doesn't just absolve you of all the nasty shit you were doing before you transitioned.
To give you an idea of how fucking long ago this was! Stop being defensive. You follow Kris on Twitter.
So
Dude.
his argument is how long ago it was. So if I, at 19, you know what I'm saying, killed 4-5 people, you know what I'm saying, and then I'm 23, I'm like, that was years ago, bro. Like, that was years ago. I still killed all them people, bro. Like, that doesn't change nothing. This dude basically trying to say that none of that he did mattered. So basically, I'm supposed to wait, like, after I'm 19 and 20, I turned 23, and I'm like, I'm not on that no more. I haven't done that in so long. Bro, that don't mean you didn't do it. So he's trying to basically say it's not that important anymore. That's crazy, bro.
Dude, this was a completely different time. I was in high school when this happened. I had no idea who Mr. Beast was, and neither did Mr. Beast. He wasn't even around. What are you saying?
I think that the point they're trying to make is that every single time this type of topic comes up, whether it's someone actually like trying to talk to someone who's underage or just having this type of peculiar behavior, you always seem to be on the side where you are literally rushing to defend the person who's just being absolutely disgusting.
Are you trying to cancel Mr. Beast too? Because he had that in his living room? It was in Mr. Beast's living room. Should he be canceled too? You can't ever defend Mr. Beast ever again. Don't ever defend him or watch him.
Yeah, Mr. Beast doesn't have a bunch of old tweets linking him to this freak and suggesting that he was a massive fan of him. I guarantee you that if Jimmy was doing that shit back in the day, it would have been brought to light long ago, and his feet would have been held to the same fire.
It shows a bias.
Exactly. We know Mr. Beast today, man.
Towards creeps.
Do you want to keep acting like Mr. Beast should be canceled forever or something?
No one time said Mr. Beast should be canceled. You're the only one bringing him up at this point. I mean, everyone really just wants Kris to come out and explain why he was into that weird shit.
You should not be apologetic. I'm not apologetic, and now you're literally misgendering Kris.
He's probably more upset about that than he is about
Nobody's misgendering Kris. We know Kris is a transparent person, bro. We know that he's part of the alphabet community. Nobody's misgendering nothing, bro. But he was on some weird stuff, and you trying to deny that, bro. That's crazy. I don't even know you or him or nothing like that, but watching this, y'all, this is insane, bro. This is insane.
Core matter here that Kris was on some weird shit. I mean, this guy's brain is so dense. It just honestly starts to make me a little bit upset. Like, how can someone be so confident in this way of thinking and just be so wrong?
Because he's a weirdo
you're
too.
Spelling it the way
he's probably doing it right now.
But you're misgendering her. So I think that shows that you have a pretty severe bias, actually. You actually have a bias that leads you outside of reality and away from logic and truth.
Dude, it has to be one of the most ironic statements I've ever heard in my entire life.
Why are you being defensive? Well, you're just changing the complete conversation because you don't have anything to say.
No, I'm just over it, bro. I'm just over it, nigga. Like, just...
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Literally, bro. Literally. But, yeah, man, that's the video, dog. I didn't know that about bro on Mr. Beast videos. I did not know he was on that. But, yeah. Crazy.
My nigga.